You can imagine my surprise when I opened up my safe and there on a shelf my X300 was taking a break. I was like, bro, why are you sleeping on the job? What's up everybody, Ben White here. Welcome to Tactical Fellowship. So yes, this is a true story. A few weeks back I opened up my safe and there sitting on the top shelf was an X300, and then my first thought was, gee, I don't remember owning any extra X300s that I didn't have on any guns. So I looked a little bit closer and I was like, you fell off my 1911. So what actually broke? So the failure point here is that the tightening screw just sheared right off. At the part here where you're looking at these two pieces, you have the head of it, you have it going, you see the shaft, and then you see right where it goes into that cross piece that then tightens on the left side of the gun. That just sheared right off. About a month ago, I did bring my 1911 out to shoot a quick YouTube short. It's just so funny that it fell off in my safe with nobody touching or playing with it. I think that's rather weird. To Taco Bet, I have just jinxed you. Your X300UB will now also break within a year. Sorry. Fear not though, if it does happen to you, just reach out to Surefire. Customer service will help you out. I wondered if they would send me a new light or just the parts that I needed. They ended up just sending me the parts, but first be ready to send them a couple verification pictures. I had to take a few of like right in on the bezel and then inside the battery compartment. A couple years ago I did a video how to spot a fake Surefire because I bought one off of eBay, and I'm sure that a couple of those tricks that I posted in that video are probably still relevant. That tech service is looking even for a couple of key things that they can verify through a picture you'll send them. So they sent me the new parts, and about a week later my flashlight was back in the game. Okay, so one of the suggestions I have for maybe why this thumb screw broke is because I put blue Loctite on it. It is a screw, and you know any screw that's on any gun needs to be blue Loctited down or it will back out at some point. I learned of this trick first from Jim's Goon Life channel. God bless, wish you all the best. So I picked up that suggestion but didn't apply it, and ironically within the next couple weeks I had noticed that the X300UB's thumb screw had kind of worked itself back. So I took it off, put a little bit dab on there. Reason why that may have caused the failure is because now you have extra tension when you're screwing off the light. The other thing that I was thinking too, the 1911 is not a polymer frame, it's a metal frame, and I suppose that you need to be really careful with how much oomph you're really putting when you screw that thumb set screw in, because I don't go just thumb tight. I take a flathead. I'm not talking like a super crank, but I'm talking like a you're on. Perhaps that was something that just compromised the screw, or maybe the screw just sucked. Maybe the screw is just terrible and it just broke. Well guys, that is my story for today. I still like these weapon lights a ton, and I will continue using them as all my holsters are formed for them, and I would not want to buy a whole fleet of new holsters to accommodate a new light. But I hope you guys learned something from this. So there is a failure point. Use blue Loctite on your UB. Don't over crank it, and if it does happen to break, guys, just reach out to Surefire. They will figure out a way forward for you, and I just think that's America. As always, ride fast, shoot straight, and we will see you next time. You may not know this, but you drink coffee. You do know this, but you may not know that you don't have the mug you've been looking for. Available now, the Tactical Fellowship Plain Jane coffee mug. You deserve to sip your coffee from the best mug on the planet. Now, while that may be actually Steven Crowder's mug and then Ben Shapiro's mug, mine comes in at a close 18th place. Link below. Throw that coffee in there. Start drinking it black. Men, you have your mission.